magical place. Where are we, Brian?
I just get goosebumps every minute in this house. We're at the Oscar Niemeyer house, the Strick House, the only home that he did in the United States. You know, he's a Brazilian architect known for Brasília, the city in Brazil. And we're on the Riviera Golf Course in Santa Monica on this cliff in an amazing piece of mid-century modern international style architecture that's been restored by Michael Boyd and then kind of curated with all of his mid-century modern furniture and his art collection and art and architecture books. And there's not a single thing in this house that wasn't done absolutely correctly.
Yeah, no, I keep saying this, but I'm really jealous that he's able to position everything so elegantly, but it goes with the house so well, because a lot of the times we see staging and furnishing that really doesn't complement the architecture, but in this one it does.
Yeah, I agree. He had the good sense to keep all of the original bathroom fixtures and, you know, pink toilets and American Standard fixtures, these kinds of things, these light fixtures, the popcorn ceilings, all of these original details that he's kept intact, but then he introduced a new mahogany floor, I believe, and elements that are new, but there's a sleight of hand that Michael Boyd has employed in his work that it's really difficult for me to tell the difference between what's original and what's new. It's super subtle.
Yeah, I mean, one of the coolest things about the house really is that Oscar Niemeyer never stepped foot on site. And how are they doing the drawings?
He supervised it, designed it remotely, and we saw a plan in the library that looks like it was folded and put in an envelope and sent here in the mail. You know, they were working with off-the-shelf kit of parts kinds of things, like these aluminum sliders and these jalousie windows. There's a light fixture in the powder room, and the valance, the cover, I had in my dingbat apartment in West LA when I was in graduate school at UCLA. I mean, that's the same thing. This wasn't like luxury finishes. These were very typical off-the-shelf, kind of working class, modern fixtures.
So this is that moment you were talking about earlier with the...
Yeah, you've just got these strong orthogonal lines. I mean, you've got this walkway, the overhang, the solar fins, the rhythm of the structural beams, and then you look straight through the house at the Santa Monica Mountains ridgeline. And you've got sort of the popcorn ceiling, the pool, and the Riviera Golf Course in between, and all the elements of the international style architecture.
Yeah.
I mean, first, I'm really struck with, as we walked in through the entry, you see all the way through this house to the pool, to the Riviera Golf Course, and to the ridge of the Santa Monica Mountains beyond. I mean, that, as a linear view, is just spectacular. Mm-hmm. But you've got this, you know, T-shaped international style modern architecture with this window wall, the aluminum, you know, silver that Neutra did a lot, and then these big, deep, slender beams, these roof beams. You've got this door. Tell me what you were thinking about that door.
I thought that it looked like Case Study 25. I thought the door opened up in its entirety. Yeah, the Killingsworth.
Exactly. It really does read that way.
It's interesting because as we were reading about Niemeyer, you know, a lot of his work has this organic, curvilinear type, but this is more international. This looks like could be, you know, it's right up there with Neutra and possibly a little bit of Schindler.
The silver post at the corner, the jalousie windows. I understand this pool is original. And then you've got, this is probably a new deck that Michael Boyd did, new steps. Maybe that circular element, I'm not sure. It reads as new, but his interventions are so hard to differentiate from the old because he has such a good eye. And
I'm jealous at the way that he organizes things. I mean, just looking at this now, it's like everything is placed just ever so perfectly.
Yep, and it's filled with his collection of modern art and art and architecture books, mid-century modern furniture. It's just one of the most exquisite homes I've ever visited in the world.
And it's not really a post and beam home, I would label it. I would say that it's interesting that these beams are expressed that way. The structure is right above everything, and then down below it, you'll get glimpses of the popcorn ceiling.
That's true, and I think what you're observing is that the ceiling planes are continuous. So there's the popcorn ceiling. Mm-hmm. You're not seeing the wood beams and the 2x decking that sort of defines that
right.
USC, Calvin Straub post and beam.
Yeah.
This is more planar with these white walls, and of course there are, slender columns in here and exposed beams. But
it's not
a difference really between international style and post and beam.
Right, exactly. That's what I was getting at, which you just helped me explain.
No, you nailed it.